Today I'm going to talk about CRMs. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. It's basically a tool or an app that helps you run your entire business all in one place. It lets you keep track of all your clients, create and manage invoices, monitor expenses, and stay on top of your profits. There are a lot of CRMs out there, but today I'm going to show you the exact CRM that I use in my business and why it works for me. Check it out, you guys. This is a CRM that I use. It's called QuoteIQ. If you're not using a CRM in your business, then you're essentially running your business blind. And let me show you what I mean. Right here in the dashboard, in your home page, you're going to be able to see a visual of how your business is actually performing, right? It's going to show you your revenue flow, your profit and loss, your year to date, how much you make per job. You're going to show your expenses. It's going to devise your jobs up by category, so all your services are going to be put into categories so you can actually see how your business is performing and what is doing what. So if you have, for me, I have solar panel cleaning, gutter cleaning, have a couple combo packages. So it's really going to give you a visual of what your best service is, what service is making you the most money. And you can see what service isn't making you the most money. Maybe you want to take something out of your business. So it's a really good information to have. And then this is another great little chart here where it's going to show you where your lead sources are coming from. Are they coming from Google, Facebook, a referral, your website? And you can edit these lead sources as well. And then also it's going to show you if you have any open estimates or anything like that. So the next thing I want to show you guys is going to be the subscription packages. Alright, you guys, let's look at the subscription packages that QuoteIQ offers. There's 5 different packages, starting with the Essential at $29.99, working all the way up to the Max for $699 a month. I want to be focusing mostly on the Essential and the Beginner package because that's going to be mostly the category you guys fall under. So let's check out what it offers. So you have some AI features here, and you get monthly credits to use. You get 500 to 8,000 depending on the tier you're on. I'm gonna be honest, this isn't that big of a deal. You're not going to be using these AI features that much, to be honest with you. But what the AI features you can do with them, they have an estimate generator. So you can go into the AI and say, create me an estimate for gutter cleaning for 300 feet of gutters on a tile roof for a 2-story house, and it'll take all that information and create an estimate for you, right? Or if you already know what you're going to price somebody at, you can just create an estimate yourself without using AI credits, which is usually what I do. It also has a roof and pitch measurement tool that you can use. And for the Essential and Beginners tier, you're able to have 1 or 2 team members, right? 1 for Essential, 2 for Beginner. If you start having a big HR team and things like that, you can get the Pro and Elite and the Max, where you can get unlimited users for the Max. So depending on how big your company is going to decide the package you're going to be getting. So let's look at the core features. We have create and send estimates, which you can use for both Essential and Beginner. Create and send invoices, which you're going to be able to use for both the Essential and the Beginner. Invoice subscriptions, price book, accept online payments, accept tips and invoices, scheduling and calendar. These are all things you can use on the Essential and Beginner package. Same with mass import contacts. So let's say you have a whole bunch of clients already in your phone. You can just mass import those to your CRM. They have business calculators, so we have built-in calculators for square footage, pricing, materials, and more. So for example, I know if you're into pressure washing, they have a pH calculator and things like that. National average guide, export data, so you can export data for your taxes, I believe. So now we have the business tools. Let's see. Alright, you guys, let's take a look at the tools. So for the Essentials package, you're going to be missing out on most of these tools here, unfortunately. But with the Beginner package, you're going to have access to them. And the first tool we're going to talk about is the Map Measure Pro tool. This tool, let me show it to you right here. It's pretty much like Google Maps, but but you're able to measure roofs on it and things like that, which you are able to do that on Google Maps, but I don't know if you're able to do that from your phone. I tried it before and I wasn't able to use the measuring tool on mobile. But with QuoteIQ's Map Measure Pro, you can take right on your phone while you're at a job and, you know, quote out to somebody else. So all you got to do here is put in the address. It's going to take you to the house, and, you know, measure whatever you need to measure. You can measure this roof here. You start making points. We'll just do a little quick one for you here. So let's just measure this section. So what it's going to do is it's going to give you an area, a perimeter. So let's say you're measuring gutters. You're doing for gutters or solar panel or whatever it is. You can just measure distance, come out with the quote without having to be on a computer, and it's handy. It even has access to Zillow right here, which is awesome. So it's a very useful tool. I use it all the time. Like I said, you can do the street view as well, and then you also have the expense tracking. So I track business expenses, categorize spending, and generate reports for tax time and financial planning. E-signatures, you can collect electronic signatures on estimates and invoices directly within the app. So yeah, that pretty much covers all the cool stuff with Quote. I mean, other things here, but it's not covered by the essential or beginner plans. Like, they have on the way text. This is pretty much with the bigger companies that have an HR department. You're not really going to be needing this type of stuff. But yeah, it pretty much covers all the important stuff of this CRM that I use. Alright, one thing I want to show you guys before we go is the calendar, which is really cool. It has a built-in calendar, so you can schedule all your jobs and appointments right here. So you can keep track of everything. You're not going to be double booking jobs or forgetting that you had a job, because you can keep track of everything right here. And you guys, QuoteIQ is my favorite CRM on the market. I know there's some that are free, but they don't have the best customer service or features. You might just be able to send an invoice or something like that. But this is all around, to me, the best product on the market. It's the one I use. So if you would like to download it and join the QuoteIQ community, download the link in the description. And look out for more videos. I'll be making more videos on how to use some of the other features in the app. This is pretty much just a general overview of the platform. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. This is Hustle with Steven. Until next time, I'm out.